Howdy, how do you do? Welcome and a great day. Enjoy your study. If you have any problem, come at me. Howdy, that means how do you do, isn't it? Okay, remember it is informal greetings. Okay, don't waste the time. Come to our again writing part, that is speech writing. Speech. My dear students, speech is always delivered. Delivering speech is different thing and speech writing is a different thing. Speech means for any occasion we are getting chance to deliver the speech, and also in different competitions we are delivering the speech. Speech writing different thing and delivering speech is different thing. That means in delivering speech your physical presence is required, but in speech writing your expression, language style, what do you want to speak, that is reflected. So if we know those speech writing perfectly, then we will be able to deliver a speech perfectly. That means at that time we will be a good speaker, isn't it? So for the exam point of view, exam oriented, we are going to write a speech, but in other work it is not required. If you want to deliver a speech on the stage, you will deliver the speech. Okay, speech writing. Okay, speech writing means how many kinds of speeches are there? There are different types of speeches according to the situation. Especially, I have taken 5 speeches. That means number 1, informative speech. That means you will give only the information. Then debate speech. That means argument will be there, positive or negative. That means if you are in a debate, don't tell pros and cons. You have to tell in only one side. If you are going for the positive side, you have to speak on positive. If you are in negative side, you have to speak on negative side. Okay, that is debater speech. Already you are well acquainted. Then entertaining speech, you have heard from the television. That means entertaining speech is there. Okay, then occasion speech, Children's Day, Teachers' Day, Independence Day. In that day, Republic Day, what you are giving the speech, that is the occasion speech. Then motivational speech. That means in that speech you will be motivated. In this way, different types of speeches are there. But especially you are well acquainted with informative, debate and occasion speech. Okay, especially occasion you are getting chance to deliver a speech. In the assembly you are also delivering speech, and competition is going on, and that time you are giving a speech, and informative speech, information. Okay, but my dear students, please remember what are required for a good speech writing. What are required? It may be for the writing or it may be for the delivering the speech. That means we require 5 P's. 5 P's. What are the P's? First P is planning. Planning should be there. You should plan it properly. On which topic you are going to deliver a speech or you are going to write a speech, you have to plan it. Plan means you have to think the 4 corners of that topic. Okay, then preparation. After planning, you have to prepare well. That means their language style should be there, physical appearance should be there, gesture and postures are required. Then practice. Practice is more important. After planning, you prepare yourself. It may be in writing form, it may be in reading, it may be in spoken form. But then practice. Practice is required. After practice, then you are going to present it. You are going to present it on the dais or you are going to present it on a paper. presentation. After presentation, what you will get, that is the performance. That means speech is based, not only I cannot say only for the speech, in every writing, these 5 P's are required. As already I have told you, you have to obey the Cadre formula. Already I have discussed Cadre formula. As per Cadre formula, you include these P's. Definitely, what you are going to write, that will be right, and what we are going to speak, that will be right. So 5 P's you have to remember. That means accordingly you have to work. That means planning is required, preparation is required, practice is required, presentation is required, then definitely you will get the performance. Okay, now come to the writing techniques. We will know. That means as we are going to write a speech, we should know the techniques. In that technique, what you will know, first is opening address. Suppose you are going to deliver a speech, directly you cannot say the topic, you cannot come to the topic. You have to greet, you have to introduce yourself, who you are, why you are, what you are talking about. That means first, before speaking, first you know the audience. Who are the audience? To whom I am going to speak? If you are going to the older people, your attitude and way of talking will be different. If you are going to address the students, that will be different. If you are going to address the teachers, that will be different. First you should know your audience. And start with relevant quote. Before starting, you collect a good quotation which will be related to your topic. Whatever, suppose I tell you that the topic is importance of cleanliness. Suppose that means related to cleanliness, you have to collect a quotation, good quotation. That is, cleanliness is next to godliness. Cleanliness is next to God. That means that quotation indirectly will give a touch to the topic. That means know your audience, start with a relevant quote, then salutation is required. Salutation means how you are greeting you, how you are greeting the audience. Then who are you? Who are you? Audience should know you. Audience should know you. If you are greeting the audience, audience should know you. Who are you? Then why are you? That means what you are talking about. That is required. That means in this point, this opening address will capture the attention of the audience. The main aim is not. Here we cannot say 2 marks or 1 mark is depending. In one word, in one sentence you can greet also. No required. Greetings, salutation, quotation, and who are you and why are you. It is the opening address. That means that is known as the introduction. For example, you can write in a different way, you can speak in a different way, but I have taken in such a way. If you like it, then you do. If you think that you are better than that, then you can choose, no problem. So here how to greet, that means already first you should know your audience. That means from here, Reverend Principal means I think that students are there and teachers are also there. So Reverend Principal, the most intellectual teachers, my co-participants, your co-participants are there, and my juniors and seniors present over here. Good morning to one and all. You can first from the beginning, you can wish good morning to one and all. You can write. Then you can start. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Then Reverend Principal, the most intellectual teachers, my co-participants, my juniors, my seniors present over here. Good morning to one and all. I dash. That means here you have to mention your name. Who are you? I suppose I Satish Kumar Sharma stand here to air out my views on the topic. Which topic you have taken, you have chosen. Here suppose I have taken the importance of cleanliness. That means I Satish stand here to air out my views on the topic. What? Importance of cleanliness. Clear? This is the body part example. That means here you want to attract the attention of the audience, and you are going to introduce yourself also and your topic. Okay. Then major part, main body is this. main body. Here your marks are depending. Here especially your marks are depending here. That means quotation you started, no problem, very good. If you are starting from quotation, it is very good. Then you should know what is cleanliness. You should know, you have to explain it. What is cleanliness? After that, what are the advantages of cleanliness? What are the advantages you are getting? You have to think. That is the planning. That is the planning. Advantages. Then if any disadvantages you are getting or the society is getting, you have to mention. And where is the problem for the cleanliness? It will go under the planning. Okay, that means where is the problem? Everyone wants cleanliness, but sometimes we are not getting that. Where is the problem? You will then find the solution, how to sort out the problem. If you got the problems, then how will it be sort out? Sort it out. Okay, sort it out. Then benefits. After sorting, you will give the benefits. What are the benefits of cleanliness? Then what's your suggestions? What's your suggestions? And also sometimes take the suggestion of your audience. That will be more fruitful. That will be more fruitful. In this way, if you plan and prepare content, but in the examination what we are doing? Directly we are going to the examination hall, looking at the question, then what comes to our mind, we are writing. At that time there is no preparation in our mind. We only search, sir, what is the format of the speech writing? If I say, sir, format means first you write opening address, then main body, then conclusion. That means in opening address you can write 1 or 2 paragraphs. That's not required. Only greeting part is required, how you are capturing the attention of the audience. But main part, main body is required. Where main body? What? In that main body, what we see? We see content. Your content is there or not. And how you are expressing it, your expression is required. That means there we see your language and vocabulary in the content part. It is required. And then what we are checking? Now spelling, is there major spelling error? Silly mistakes are there, and also grammatical error or grammatical accuracy. We are looking that. Then relevance ideas. What the topic you have chosen or what the topic you were given. That means is it related to it is related to the topic, or you are giving the fruitful ideas or not. That is required. After that, style of writing. How you are writing, ornamental language, phrases, burning examples, or any others. That's why you require the culture and research. It is not an easy task. It is not an easy task to write. On the spot it is not. For that you have to practice at home again and again and again. If you are practicing on the spot, you will be able to write a good speech writing. Okay. After that, conclusion part. In conclusion part, always try to. It is not, I am not telling about the debate speech, I am not telling about. I am telling about informative speech or occasional speech or motivational speech is different. But if you are going, then conclude with positive attitude. Always leave the shade of positive attitude. Don't leave the shade of negative attitude. Always try. If the topic is also negative, but you should leave your picture clear cut. That should be positive. Then leave the decision on audience. You have given the suggestions. You have given some suggestions. It may not be right, but always leave the decision on audience. Audience will decide it, whether you are right or the topic is right, and global what is happening, that is right. Then end the sentence. While you are going to conclude it, then you are writing, sir, I am going to sign off myself. I am going to conclude my speech. Or conclude my speech means in your speech, everyone will know that it is going to be concluded. That means end. It is the moral duty of dash, the society or the people or the audience or the students or the teachers whom you are addressing. So it is the moral duty of audience to teach. Thank you. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. This much is required. That means no need to go through. This part is required, but 1 or 2 line I have written 2 or 3 line. You can start with 1 line, no problem. You can end conclusion, you can end in 1 sentence, no problem. But major part is here for main body. For main body, I am telling that these 5 P's are required. 5 P's. If you are accepting these 5 P's, planning, preparation, practice, presentation, performance, then definitely your writing or the main body part will be a good one. And after that, what is required? That means content and expression. If you are practicing, you will get good expression, you will get good content, and your spelling automatically it will be get cleared. Then grammatical accuracy, take care, it shouldn't be wrong. Then relevance ideas are required, and style of writing. Style of writing depends upon your vocabulary. If you are strong in your vocabulary, your writing part will be better or stronger. That means this chapter may be given to the students of class 5 and this topic may be given to the students of class 10. But if both are going to on a stage, then their opinion, their way of presentation will be different. That means if you are writing a speech in a good manner, systematically, planningly, then definitely you will be a good speaker to deliver a speech on the dais. Okay, thank you.